Go ahead, Apiwe.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay.
Go ahead. Hey, we are in the middle of our homeschool day, and the girls are going to have a quick 15-20 minute swimming lessons from me, myself, and I wanted to jump on here real quick because I talk a lot about swimming on Instagram, but I realize I hardly ever talk about it on YouTube. So if you have not been following me on Instagram, I taught my own kids how to swim for free $99. Yes, you can get it. Girls, try to stay over here a little bit, okay? That doesn't mean that I can like let them go in the pool and walk away. Water safety first. But as you know, or maybe you don't know, I probably, like many of you, had my kids from the time they were babies in like Mommy and Me YMCA class. And the pandemic cut that. So my girls were, I think, like 3 and 5, when the pandemic hit. So they had only been in like YMCA beginner classes, and we are from Maryland, so we have seasons. We don't swim year-round outdoors like they do here, but I did put them in those YMCA really cheap classes. And as you also know, you can get discounts at the YMCA, and they can make your classes virtually free, or like $5. Girls, come back over this way. But then when the pandemic hit, we kind of stopped that, and I was getting ready to like really teach them, or like really focus on their swimming classes. So then the year after, the summer after the pandemic started, I put them in swimming classes here in like one of the best swimming groups around here, and they were going once a week. But you know how swim classes are, where the kids, let's say there's like a group of 6 kids and 1 instructor. Your kid, as I watched at the YMCA, and I watched here, where they had 2 instructors per class, and your kid really only gets like 4 minutes of actual swim instruction. So they're like, the instructor will show all the kids what to do, and then they'll let each child do it one at a time. And I sat there and I calculated, and I was like, my child is actually only literally swimming for 4 minutes in this 30 or 45 minute class. Like, why am I paying my money for this? And I realized it's all a big crock and a big scam. I'm sorry if you're a swim instructor, but your kids could be in those programs once a week for months and still not know how to swim well. Why would you do that? I figured there had to be a better way, and so I looked to see what people do here, where there are lots of pools in Southern California, a big drowning risk, right? And a lot of people who are well off pay for private swimming lessons that occur every single day. So there's a few different types of lessons, and the ones that are the most effective, a swimming instructor comes to your house for 3 days in a row, or maybe 5 days in a row, and they teach your child from zero to swim. Your child can be scared, they can be anxious about the water, whatever. That person is guaranteeing you that at the end of the week, your child will learn how to swim. And it might cost something like $500, $600, but when you think about it, over time, like my kids being in these once a week YMCA lessons or goldfish school lessons, like that stuff adds up, and they still aren't like drown proof. So this is like and it will range for various states. So I know in this area, which is one of the most expensive places to live, it's about $500 from some guy who was really good. I didn't hire him. My sister was gonna hire him. I said, go ahead, I'm gonna teach my own kids, because I don't have $1,000 like that to drop on their lessons. But I thought, well, if he could teach them in a week, why can't I teach them in a week? So I went online and I just YouTubed, just like I learned how to sew. I just YouTubed how to teach children how to swim. And there's so many videos that are like fluff, right? That are like from Goldfish Swim Academy. Here's like a little video on how to teach your child, but it doesn't really teach you anything. So I had to dig deep and find videos that had like 45 views, and I found this woman who was really good. She was teaching her child to swim, and she started in the bathtub just like I did, and then she worked her way out to a pool, and she gave some really good advice on actually teaching them how to float, how to tread water, etc. And then there's some guy, I think in Dubai, who is really good. And after this live, I'm going to post those videos. He isn't specifically doing adults. He had kids and adults. And he's like a private instructor. And so he like really teaches you what to tell them. And then there are videos on like buoyancy, and they tell you basically how human beings, explaining like how human beings can swim. And that was the big turning point for me, because then I could explain it to my kids. Like, I know how to swim, right? But you can't always teach it well. And so hearing like, okay, human beings, like, you float naturally, right? If you weren't like panicking in the water, humans would float. But because we panic, that's when you drown, right? So you have to first relax your body, and then you also have to make sure your body is filled up with air. Your lungs are filled with air. So that's why you take a deep breath, hold it in, and it'll make it easier for you to float instead of sink. Girls, come back over this way. But as you can see now, like, I would never have been able to just sit here with my back to them. You really still shouldn't now, obviously. But this whole thing is 3 feet until like further along where, 3 feet 6 inches, and then over there is the 5 feet, but they are both totally comfortable in that. Apiwe was very scared in the beginning, very nervous, even though she had been in those, other lessons. Like, how some kids do not want to get in and they're like holding on to you. That is the type of child that Apiwe is. And so I was able to tell her, hey, if you start to panic, that's when people sink and drown. The number one thing to do in the water is not to panic. So you can tell your kids that is to relax. And we actually have a hot tub there, so we worked on just relaxing your body. Just getting them comfortable with you next to them, taking your time and telling them, hey, relax your body. Let's feel what it's like to have your body completely relaxed. And it's actually easier to float on your stomach than floating on your back. So although it seems like kind of intuitive, like why would you teach a child to float on their stomach with their face in the water? For me, that was easier for me to teach. So it's just like putting your arms out like a sea star. And so they quickly, like within like a day, they learn to float on their faces, right? And so I just told them, okay, so now day one, now you know how to float face down, taking a lot of air, put your head down, keep your chin down towards your chest, arms out, legs out, and you'll float. So if you ever fall into the water, day one, you can do that, and then just keep turning your head to the side to breathe, right? Keep turning your head to the side to breathe. And from there, from being face down, they can kick. Now you can kick your way to the side of the pool, turn your head to the side and breathe. You really don't want to do this type of motion when you're face down and go up, because that pushes your legs vertical. Humans, they have these little snorkel things on, so they're just going all out. Anyway, humans are vertical animals, right? But we can't swim vertically. You have to swim like kind of horizontally, like a dog. So that was another thing that this guy said that like clicked in my head. Oh, okay. If you're fighting trying to go vertical, it's not going to work. So I told that to the kids, like, you think you're trying to save yourself by standing up and standing upright, but that's actually making you sink. So every time you're swimming like this and you go like this, like, it's going to be worse for your swimming. So make sure if you're like this, you turn your head to the side, staying horizontally. What else? Okay, so after that was just day one. And so day one, I was able to have them jump in the 5 feet and do the dead man's float or the sea star float, and then kick their feet back to the edge. Okay, so that's what I did for my day one, and I was really happy about that. So I kept watching more and more videos, and to try to, hi girls, come on over here, to teach them. I hope I'm in the frame. I've never recorded live with my iPad before. So then day two, I wanted to make sure that they could float on their backs. And so we just, I just watched the video. I'll link it down below. And they learned how to float on their backs. Now it's a little bit harder. So it takes like a lot of practice, and we did step by step. But there are some specific things like looking all the way up to the sky. So we tend to not want to look up because that's scary. But it's easier to float, if your chin is up, if your chest is filled with air. So And the number one thing is how you end up on your back. So a lot of people tend to want to jump above the water and get back on their back, but you really need to just kind of float up with the water, right? So if you're standing like this, you really kind of just want to let your legs go and let the buoyancy like kind of just carry your legs to the top. And so once the kids figured that out and we got really scientific, they were excited. Girls, can you show us, come here girls, swim over here please. Right now, what I'm working on now, we haven't been working that much at all on lessons this summer. So I'm starting them back in mommy swim lessons, and I'm going to be working on their stroke. So I can do all the strokes, but you know, I was never the top in swim team at all. Literally, I was near the bottom, and that's because nobody ever taught me the strokes. Like, our swim team did not teach us the strokes. And so I went to look online to try to figure out, okay, how can you make your stroke better? I can do front, back, breast free, but how do you do it like better? How do you do it faster? How do you do it without, you know, getting so tired? Come on, girls. Come over here.
Look, Mommy.
Come over here. I want you to show us. Let's come over here. Can you guys show us a
back float?
A back float? Sure. First, show us a front float. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Front float. So you see how P-Way's like C-star. Very good. Amashe, show us your front float, please. P-Way, you can come up. Good job, P-Way. Front float. C-star. Very good. You can come up now, girls. You can come up now, girls. Girls, come up. Now, oh my gosh. They're showing out, trying to show out. Now I need you to do a back float. Good, Mookie. Very good. Good, P-Way. Good, P-Way. Very good. See, P-Way is kind of curved a little bit, but you see how your legs do go down? So we're going to be working on this. Good girls, come up. This is what I really need to work on. So I want to figure it out because I'm certainly not paying anybody $1,000 or $30 a week for my kids to swim for a couple minutes. Good. Okay, girls, come here. Now I'm going to show you that they can get in the 5 feet. Girls, come on. They're playing games right now because we've had a long homeschool day. Girls, yes, somebody said something. That's me. I want us to get out, go to the 5 feet and swim, okay? Can you show them how you can swim in the 5 feet?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. They are, come on, let's go, please. Yeah, I think it's helpful to, yeah, come on over there. Maybe, so what my neighbor did here, which I think is a really smart idea. I think her kids were all, her child was also enrolled in group swimming lessons, and she just asked the instructor, no, don't, we're gonna go from that way. She asked the instructor, hey, can you just come and give my child lessons at our pool here? And actually, legally, they're not supposed to do that because of insurance reasons. And a lot of people, like, they won't even come. They don't come to apartment complexes, but they'll go, like, they'll rent out somebody else's pool to use. But now the lady just comes here and teaches her child. And her child is a really good swimmer. But I taught mine for free, so. Yeah, ready? Excuse me?
May I get it now?
Yes, you may. So a P-Way, the first time a P-Way, guys, if you look on my Instagram, you'll see this video, right? A P-Way standing right there. How were you feeling that first time?
Scared.
You're so
She
scared.
was crying.
Were you crying? Yes, you're slow.
But that's so fun.
Okay, now it's so fun. Look at you going all the way down. Good. Okay, girls, ready? You're going to swim to the other side of the pool. Ready?
Will you be cheering us on?
Hmm?
Will you be cheering us on?
Yes, I will be cheering you on.
Is it a race?
No, it's not a race, but you can go as fast as you can. And listen up. Remember what I told you. Here's the lesson part of today. If you want to go fast, you need to keep your head in the water. You cannot swim fast with your head up like this. Do you understand? Keep your face down. Turn your head to the right or left to take breaths. Okay? Use your arms and your feet. And if you don't want to go crooked, you have on your goggles now, so follow the line. Ready? On your mark, go. And they're off. Good job. So as you can see, we have really not done any stroke work, but they're doing pretty good, right? They're just doing what all kids do. They see people putting their arms over, you know, putting their arms over and over. Good job, girls. Keep going. Okay, it's after school, so there's people here. There's normally like literally no people here. Good job, girls. Keep going. Keep going. Good, Amase. Good. Keep going. Don't stop, Apiwe. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Face in the water. Good. Good. Yeah, keep going. Face in the water. So as you can see, once I do some research on the stroke, keep going, Apiwe. Good, Amase. Go, 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 go. Touch the wall. Yes, good job. Ding, ding, ding. You made it. Good job. How you feeling?
Tired.
Tired? How you feeling, Apiwe?
Ow.
Your chest hurts?
Yes.
Tired, yeah. See, that's the thing that I could never figure out. You guys can play now. You can play now.
Yes.
I could never figure out, being on the swim team, how people were swimming without getting so tired. And so my neighbor told me that when her daughter started with this other teacher, she was really winded also. But now I think she just did one lesson a week, and now it's been a year. You know, now she doesn't get tired anymore. But I don't feel like that should take a year. It's just your technique and your breathing. So I just need to watch a video on it. Yes? May you go to the hot tub? Yes, I'm gonna come in with you and with you. Come on, Apiwe, let's go to the hot tub. Warm our bodies. I think they're also especially tired because we just got back from a gym workout, which I posted live on my Instagram. But yeah, that's how I did it. So I would just, you know, I want to turn around and look at the comments in a few minutes after this is over. And respond to you guys. But yeah, I would just say, even if you don't have the money, you can teach your own child how to swim. Ow! Ow! This water is so hot. Ah, it's relaxing though. Hot, hot, hot. We started here, and actually I do a lot of our lessons. No, turn off the bubbles for 1 second because they're too loud. And I'm still talking on here. But we can turn them on in a minute. Go up here. Go put on your thing bottoms, please. I did a lot of our lessons right here. Apiwe, go over there and do that, please. Now, I started a lot of our lessons right here, and so I'll just work with the muscle for like 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna jump off of here and get back to work. Okay, come on. I want to work on your floats. Why are you looking like that? You're so light right here. You don't want to work on your float? No.
Because when I was in the pool, I was skinny, so I sank.
You're too skinny?
Yes.
Okay, but even if you're very skinny, you can still float. Okay? And so what you need to do is, you remember stand up. Your lungs need to always be filled with air. No, you can't just puff out. You have to go. You feel that? Okay, good. Now stop. Let it out. Let it out. Sleep. Okay, so once you let that air out, that's when this part of you starts to kind of sink. So what you need to do to keep your legs above water is to use your stomach muscles. So there's no way that an instructor in a class with 30 minutes is going to sit here with your child. Yeah, you're getting very tensed up here, so just relax. Blow out. And then take a deep breath. Yep. Now I just want you to completely pretend you're on the bed and you're going to sleep. I'm not going to let you go at any point, Apiwe. I'm not going to let you go. I just want you to pretend that you're in the bed sleep so that you can... Wow, I felt it immediately. Now I can feel all the tension leave your body. You see that? And you're holding your breath though. So try to breathe. There you are. There you go. You'll be able to feel when they relax because they feel weightless. When they're not relaxed, they feel like something because they're going down towards the bottom. Good, relax. There you are. I'm not going to let you go at all right now. Not today. Today we're just going over, relaxing in the water again. There's the relaxing. You feel like nothing. You feel totally weightless. See that foot over there is floating exactly by itself. I'm not going to let you go. So as you can see, those legs are floating by themselves. The arms are floating. Okay, you're finished. You want to do 5 more seconds of relaxing?
Maybe just press me you that way.
Okay, I'll push you that way. 3, 2, 1.
Don't look where you land.
Very good. Okay, okay. Yeah, so we're going to be in the pool every single day let's do every single day for 2 weeks. And I'll update you on a live in exactly 2 weeks. Yes? Nice, nice. Our goal will be to get this back float done. And I think I want them to be able to tread water for longer. They can't tread water for very long. Woo, that was really good. That was really good. You got a lot of water in your nose? Yeah, we're going to work on that, okay? We're going to work on that. So, okay, that's what I did. Let me link the resources for you all down below. Goodbye. The battery is low. Thank you for joining us today. Ah, this is so relaxing. Okay, can you tell them the spa jets? Now I really should get in the other pool and start actually swimming for some exercise. Do you want to go in the other pool? All right, let's go and let's swim. You know when you're older, cuts they don't heal like they did like when we were younger. Should we jump in the pool?
Yes.
You guys want to race me to the 5 feet? We'll do one race and then we'll get off of the live.
What do you mean
Race? I mean, let's race. I mean, no. Race from the 3 feet to the 5 feet.
Swimming?
Yeah, swimming.
Mommy.
Or should we race from the 5 feet to the... Let's start at the 5 feet.
Mommy.
Come on, yeah?
You mean me and Muscle and I on a team?
Yes, you two on a team versus me.
Let's see. What will you get if you're the winner?
If you're the winner, you just get bragging rights. That's what you get.
You just get bragging rights?
Bragging rights. Bragging rights. Go ahead.
Bragging rights.
It means you just win. That's it. Excuse me, I'm going about to win. Kids are probably the only people I can win against. I gave you guys a big head start. What happened?
I don't know. I'm like, why is it so
I was giving you a head start. We'll race from here. Come right here.
Mermaid time.
Mermaid time. Ready?
Wait.
Why are you under? Ready? We'll race to the
Mommy's
wall.
feet looks like a bear.
Rude. Ready? 3. You want a head start? 3, 2, 1. Okay, you guys won that one. Okay. Why is the water so salty?
Then you're gonna say the winner will get the brownie.
Backstroke! 5% battery. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. I will look at your comments after this swim session.